Hi everybody! I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading for Scorpio for the month of February. So I'm going to go ahead and relax here, get tuned into my spirit guides, and we'll see what the special message is for all of you. Okay, here we go. Scorpio, February. What do Scorpios have to look forward to? Okay, it's a bit of a rough scene to begin with. It's almost like you swallowed down some acid and it's getting kind of lodged in the throat, and the nose is pinched and there's sort of fumes coming from your mouth, and it has to do with this what was swallowed and it got lodged in the throat, and it sort of feels like it's kind of decaying in there and it's creating a fume or just energy waves coming out. The nose is pinched so you don't have to smell the stench. Scorpio's got bad breath this month. All right, let's see. Okay, an angel comes and takes this, what do they call them? Clothespin off the nose. Because you really need to get tuned into what you're actually going through here. Because trying to cope with it, trying to find alternative ways to just accept the way that it is right now is not actually helping you at all. You need to just really immerse yourself in how raw and challenging that this feels. And you need to smell it, even smell the struggle, even if it doesn't smell good. This makes me feel sad in my eyes, and there's a lot of stress in my mind, and it comes from the back of the mind, and then it goes up to the top, and then it comes around, and then it sort of washes over the face and the forehead. Just stress here. But Scorpio, you're tough. I see there's two sides to you. One Scorpio version has the development to be able to cope with stress, okay? So the nose pin is removed from heaven, really, and the raw exposure is there. And you're finding a way to slow down energetically and literally look at all the details here of what this is about. This throat energy is about self-expression, communication. Self-expression can be having to do with your work too. Having to do with how you want to present yourself to the world, you know? It's not just about voice, but obviously it also is about voice. It also can be about what types of foods you're putting in your body and making choices to change, because this type of diet isn't working for me. It's actually making me feel depressed, or you know, whatever it might be. So there's a lot of throat issues going on here with Scorpio in February. This is good though. It's like some real big deal stuff is just it's like a way too deep infection, and it's been a bit uncomfortable, but it's like slowly rising to the surface to be released, and it's just getting lodged here in the throat. And so you're finding ways to just let it be what it is, but they're taking the nose pin off. This has got to be fully immersed. You got to fully immerse yourself in this, what this is about. So there's some of you that actually just slow down and really look at all the details here. But then there's others of you that just, it's almost like, let me watch here. It's almost like you're ignoring the reality. Like, I see a Scorpio, and it's a man, and he's kind of just ignoring the situation by doing something and trying to immerse himself into whatever this is. But there's no heart, there's no spirit in this activity. It's just sort of a desperate attempt to avoid something. And it's not going to work. You can't avoid this one. You actually just need to really immerse yourself in it. like take a shower in it. Just like really bathe in it. So they're asking me to help those Scorpios that are kind of veering off in this direction where they're just trying other ways to avoid what is sort of being presented to them. And they're just doing other things kind of mindlessly, not putting their heart into it, just like reacting, doing something, doing this, doing that. And then it's just not really stopping for a minute and actually asking yourself, okay, what is it that I'm avoiding right now by doing this other thing? What is it that makes me feel truly most uncomfortable about my life right now? If I were to be honest with myself right now, what is it that I know that I want out of life? And how is it that I'm seeing myself in my own life? And is that the best me that I can be? And is that who I want to be? This person that I am right now? Or is it this more honest, well-rounded me? This me that I actually want to experience now in my life. This is hard and also not hard for Scorpio. It feels actually kind of victorious to me. Even for the ones that are avoiding, it still feels like it's the train tracks are shifting, and it's going to do you some good to acknowledge those shifting train tracks and to get on board with them. And it's going to be victorious. I don't see any negative repercussions for the Scorpios who choose avoidance. It's because they're just not ready yet, but you can never not be ready yet. Really, you're just continuing to process the same old energies as you're transitioning into what is actually happening right now that you're avoiding. But you're already moving into it no matter what. No matter what. There's something about these other Scorpios that seem kind of thin, like they're not deeper, they're not as aware as others. They could get just put on their cell phone or just not being really present in life. But there is transitionings going on for all spectrums of Scorpios. So I'm just looking still at the throat here. It feels like February is going to be dedicated to self-exploration and how you want to express yourself in new ways and what isn't working for you. And what is working for you, or what is it that you're wanting to achieve? And why do you want to achieve it like that? And are you being the best you that you could be right now? And what could you do differently in order to become a better you? If you find yourself avoiding, if you can notice it, stop, all right? It's going to be more meaningful for your journey to actually get to know yourself. And it doesn't feel as difficult as it might seem at first. It actually feels like quite quickly reconcilable as you just circulate through these processes, all right, of the mind and emotions. So that's the Scorpio message here for February. All right, thank you so much for watching. If any of you are interested in exploring a psychic session with me, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Okay, everybody, thank you again. I wish you all a wonderful February.